We are live. My name is David Maricatani alongside Christian Forbes and Jeremy Rooks. We are here on Elite Wrestling Productions for the OSSAA State Finals preview. We watched some great matches last night, semifinals, and a lot of kids battling this morning for third place. It's created some interesting team dynamics in at least one or two of the races. You've got the book.
I have the book,
which we're going to go through periodically. And Christian's got the matchups, and we're just going to kind of ping-pong around and try to point out a few things. And just to people who have never watched this tournament before, all six finals go on at once, correct?
all six at once, yep.
Okay, so you'll, like I'm on the 6A mat, so if you want to watch the 6A, you'll be able to see this. All this is on NFHS this
Network.
evening.
That's correct.
Okay, and I think next year we might actually do a scramble cam.
Hopefully.
I think,
We're
I
gonna give it a
think it's
shot.
going to probably happen.
Yep.
So, Christian, we're going to start with boys 3A because that's the way it came off the printer.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so
Sounds like a plan.
All right, starting out at Boys 3A, 106-pound bout. Logan Cass of Pahuska, 27-5 senior versus Ryland Sandoval from Blackwell, 41-1, a freshman.
yeah, so those guys are in the East. We're in the East Regional, and this is a rematch of the finals. So Haley Rooks said live looks good except for the guy in the middle. That's a little hurtful, but facts are facts.
She's
Facts
as
are
honest
facts.
as they come.
And she's at RAF, so have a great show tonight. But Sandoval beat Cass in the 106 at the regional on the east side.
Yep.
Whenever you've got data here, you're going to jump in, right?
I will do my best here.
All right, who we got at 13?
All right, we got Ashton Andrews of Pawnee, 36-3 senior versus Garrett Short of Blackwell, 40-1, and he's a junior.
So Pawnee, this is an East rematch.
Yep.
Okay, and Short won. So the Blackwell kids are favored in the first two weights, at least based on how the state final went.
Regional final, yep.
Regional final.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
So Garrett's a returning state champ from 2025 and placed fourth in 24. Couple-time placer, one-time champ.
Okay. So, again, solid kid and a junior with a year to go. Okay?
Yep.
So, and I guess we could say very quickly, the team race is determined here. Blackwell's up by 60 points.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Salina is up 37 points on Marlowe. So, while that is boring, it's also awesome for the kids.
Yeah.
Kids just get to wrestle for themselves. If you're winning by 6, you ain't got to go for anything crazy. Like, at this point, you've done your job for the team.
For sure.
All right, 120.
All right, 120, we got Colton Turlinger, the Saliner, 37-7 junior versus Corlin Cass of Pahuska, 28-8, and he's a senior.
So one of the things I realized here, this is great because Christian has to do all the hard names first.
Yeah.
That's right.
So now you get to make fun of me this time, I guess. It's okay.
We will definitely pick on you.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Terwilliger won the West region, and Cass was third in the East region, but beat the Blackwell kid by fall in the semi. So I guess Terwilliger would be considered the favorite, but maybe these kids haven't even hit. We don't know, right?
Yeah, I believe that was the match I was watching over here on mat number 1. It was back and forth. They both got a couple of takedowns, and then Cash just went over under big to his back for the fall.
Okay. 126.
All right, 126, we got Cale Holcomb of Pahuska, 29-7 junior versus Madden Edgar of Blackwell, 41-2, also a junior.
So Blackwell with 3 of the first 4 in the finals. Okay, and Holcomb was second in the East region, and Edgar was first in the East region. So,
So Edgar's the one with the memorable match last year against Colette, where he came all the way back down there on the far end.
yeah.
And he was a champ. So he's a returning champ, according to my paperwork here.
Well, that book looks like, I mean, there's a lot
It's
of
official.
notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a 3-ring binder and plastic sheets, there's added credibility.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
you go.
132.
All right, we got Tommy Miller of Marlowe, 31-2 senior versus Drake Sheffield of Lincoln Christian, 32-11, and he's a freshman.
Okay, so Tommy Miller is Ray Miller's son. Ray Miller, national champion for Arizona State, kind of a legend. And Sheffield is the runner-up out of that Western Regional. So these guys obviously wrestled a week ago.
Yeah. So Miller actually was first in 23 as a freshman, second in 24 as a sophomore, first again last year as a junior. So he's a two-time champ, one-time runner-up.
Four-time finalist.
Four-time finalist.
There's worse ways you could go through life than
There
always
are
wrestling
definitely-
on Saturday night.
There's
right.
always yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's-
All right, at 138, we got Spencer McKeelan of Salina, 37-13, junior, versus Hudson Ferris of Lincoln Christian, 36-9, senior.
So McClellan was third in the West Regional, and he beat Shepherd, who was first in the West Regional, 13-8 in the semi, and Ferris was second in the West Regional. This is a crazy weight because they were all four of the top four West Regionals in the semis.
Wow.
So East Side got to get a little better at this weight next year.
Yep.
So it seems like I don't even know if Ferris and McClellan hit because they might have both lost to Shepherd
Yep.
in semi/final. So, okay, 144.
All right, we got Cade Maines of Community Christian, 33-1, senior, versus Aiden Collins of Verdigris, 22-14, and he's a sophomore.
So Maine's 33-1, now 35-1 against a kid with 14 losses. Got to be a pretty prohibitive favorite here. Collins was fourth in his region. Maine's was second in his region. And his only loss had to be against the Veneta kid at the regional final. And Collins pinned that kid in a minute. So this is, I mean, you got to go wrestle, and Collins is hot right now, but for Maine's, that's probably the draw you'd rather have.
Yeah, Prince was up 8-0 when he got pinned there, I believe.
In a minute? All that happened in a minute 4?
Yeah. I
Like
think he was
takedown,
up big.
takedown,
Couple
tilt,
Yep.
and then he got reversed to his back?
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So the story I heard was Prince was up big, 8-0, something to that effect.
Well, you're the unofficial mayor here, like literally.
Unofficial.
No, you are.
Definitely unofficial. So.
Like Christian and I just like, hey, if anybody gives a hassle, we go, we're with Rooks.
Yep,
That's
there you
all
go.
we do.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, and I'm with Wes.
and
so.
if anybody's watching, I paid off my bets last night.
He did. He
I
did
paid them off.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're back even.
Yeah,
So,
we're back even. There'll probably be
Until
some.
Penn State only puts 3 in the finals. We're back even.
We might make bets on tonight. I'm happy
Okay.
to buy you wings tonight, or
Fair
maybe get
enough.
my get back.
Yeah.
Okay, 150.
All right, we got Bodie Thomason, Blackwell, 27-7. He's a sophomore, and Colby Vargas of Veneta, 33-6, and he's a junior.
I'm going to tell you this. These finals are less than chalky. We got a second placer against a third placer again. And this is the East Regional. So the last weight, the East didn't have anybody in it. Now they got 2 in the finals.
Yeah, and so in here you got to think, if Thomason, I'm assuming he lost to Goodman last week at the regional.
Had to.
And so, yeah, so now you get the third place instead of the second. We'll see how that one plays out.
Yeah.
All right,
157.
157. We got Connor Hess of Salina, 31-7, sophomore, versus Andrew Young of Blackwell, 38-5, and he's also a sophomore. No, he's a junior. Sorry.
He's a junior, yeah. So
Apologize.
No, you're good. 2 kids that were 1 seeds. So this should be a good match.
Yep.
So, and the kids
So-
with the 2 best records.
Yeah.
By the way, Joe Smith is on the way.
Awesome.
So that's good. So this is why you keep your phone
I don't
available while you're on the
even
air.
know where mine's at.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Maybe it's in my. No.
Well,
yeah,
if there was an emergency and Haley had to reach us, she could reach.
she'll
reach
pop
me.
up right up there on the screen.
She'll just go red alert.
Yeah.
Red alert.
Yeah.
Trying to win 1-0. Stall camp. Okay. All right. Here we go.
All right.
165.
165. We got Clint Layden of Marlow, 25-2, junior, versus Ryder Short of Blackwell, 26-9, and he's a sophomore.
These are 2 schools that really love each other.
100%.
Like high Christmas card, Valentine situation. This is a very fierce rivalry. Marlowe's down this year in comparison to Blackwell. Layden was the 1 seed out of his side, and Short was the 1 seed out of his side. So it should be a good match.
All right, 175. We got Carlos Martinez of, what's that, Cashion?
We'll say Cashion.
Cashion.
I'll own that one if it's wrong.
Yeah, 27-1. He's a junior versus Grant Rowe of Blackwell, also 37-1, and he's a senior. Sorry.
All right, first of all, how do we get that? Say that.
Cashing.
Cash.
Cashin. Really?
Like cash and
Where's that
checks,
even at?
baby.
Like cash and checks.
Cash and
I don't think I've
checks.
heard that
I think
term.
he just made that up, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is,
it sounds
I don't
cool.
think that place
Sounds cool.
It
exists. I don't
sounds
know.
really cool. Okay, so these are two kids with one loss apiece. So this should be. I'm guessing they haven't hit.
So Grant is a returning state champ as well in 25. So he's a third, second, first.
3, 2, 1. That's another great career.
Yeah.
So you were 1X11, and I was X111. So these guys have no X's on their bout cards. So 190.
All right, 190. We got Dakota Dellenberg of Hinton, 20-2 senior versus Jesse Sanders of Salina, 32-8, and he's a junior.
Okay, so again, now this is a West Regional rematch here. Dallenberg was the champ. Sanders was the runner-up. So, and we are going to have to make our REF picks. So, Haley, if you can text me the bout card so we can, because I can read them off here, because your dad's like a pro at some things, but he doesn't have a cell phone with him.
I do have my cell phone in my pocket, actually.
Oh,
And
okay.
I got the bout card on it.
Okay,
But,
there you
we
go.
definitely
All
can
right,
do it.
we'll do our picks.
And
Here
she needs to send us hers. Maybe, man, we could try to bring her on the mic.
we could do that. Haley, stand by. We may bring you on at the end of this. Okay, we'll have to keep this moving. 215.
All right, 215. Kanan Clift of Comanche, 37-2 senior versus Kale McPeak, Pawnee, 37-0, also senior.
And you'd expect to see seniors here. You'd expect to see dominance and two champs. McPeak's gone fall, and Clift's gone fall 10-8.
And I believe McPeak is undefeated here in my notes.
He is. His O may not go.
His O may not go.
It may stay. Okay. Heavyweight, or 285, excuse me.
285, we got Conway Williamson of Salina, 34-5 junior versus Cleet Gilbert of Marlow, 25-4, and he's a junior.
Rematch of the West Regional. Williamson won that one. He was the champ. So,
He was also the champ last year.
state champ last year?
State champ last year.
Okay, so
So just some overall numbers for the 3A boys. We have 4 one-timers coming into tonight and 1 two-timer. And then we started this tournament with 21 freshmen. We're down to 2 in the finals. Sophomore went from 19 to 4. Juniors went from 41 to 12. Seniors are down 31 to 10.
and this is in Class 3 only. The
Class
so people
3A,
understand.
yep.
And 1 undefeated senior.
1 undefeated senior.
Okay.
Yep.
So a lot of parity, and it also means that 18 of these kids will be coming back next year.
Yep.
So maybe not all in the same uniforms the way this goes around here, but listen, I'm just observant.
Yep.
Okay. Not
4A boys.
All right, yeah, move on to 4A, 106. Callan Caldwell of Fort Gibson, 37-3. He's a sophomore versus Cale Dolan of Berry Hill, 23-9, and he's a freshman.
So the second and third place kids out of the East, which is interesting. The first place kid out of the East lost to the fifth place kid out of the East, who then lost to the third place kid out of the East.
Yep.
And the second place kid out of the East, Caldwell, beat the number 1 kid from the West.
Yeah.
So again, maybe these guys hit. If they hit, Caldwell beat them, but maybe they were on
the regional last week, Caldwell beat Dolan in the semis, put him to the backside. Glover actually beat Veer 3-0 in the semis to make it to the finals, and then he won the bracket over Caldwell 9-0, 7-0, something like that. But
there may or may not have been a Rooks in that tournament. That's the inside knowledge.
That top semi there was a wild one. So
who's your pick for tonight? Since you know this weight,
I'll take Caldwell.
okay.
Unfortunately, I love Mom on the other side, Dad on the other side. Dolan's good people. They work with us a lot on the track stuff. I think Colin's probably got his number this year.
Okay. Well, that's why they wrestle the matches.
That's right.
There you go.
All right.
Best of
All
luck.
right.
Best of luck to both of
113.
them.
Yeah, for
113.
sure.
Roman Tyler of Berry Hill, 27-3 freshman. Landon Dietz of Cushing, 30-6, and he's also a freshman.
Yeah.
So the future's bright at 113. You got some data here?
Landon Dietz is pretty tough, but I don't have any returning. So
he's a 30-6, was the winner of the East, and Barry was third in the East. So Dietz has to be the favorite here.
All right. We got Gavin Miller of Inola, 36-4 senior versus Parker Ingram, Cleveland, 31-2, and he's a freshman.
And the freshman beat the senior in the East Regional Final last week.
yeah.
So next year we need to get the regional final results.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Like the scores.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be awesome, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right. 126. Ty Walsh, Cash, 35-3, senior versus Cooper Jackson, a total 26-12, and he's also a senior.
So a couple seniors, and this is the West Regional rematch where Walsh beat Jackson.
So Jackson's a returning champ here. Walsh finished, I believe, second last year. It looks like. I don't know if they were at the
Wow.
same weight.
Maybe.
But they were 1-2 last year.
Jackson's got obviously a lot more losses at 26-12 coming in versus 35-3. Normally you'd pick the kid that won the week before, but sometimes the kid that lost makes more adjustments, and the kid that's gotten it done on Saturday night is a lot harder to beat as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, moving on to 132. Chance Fisher, Tuttle, 42-3, senior versus Revan Phipps, Cushing, 34-4, and he's a sophomore.
Interesting path for Fisher. He went tech fall and then tiebreaker win last night. And Phipps went 5-0, which you would think his first round match would be easier than a pin in the semis. So East and West regional winners should be a dandy, right?
Yeah. Fisher's tough, as is Phipps. Yeah.
Over the years, we've had a lot of these kids out of Class 4, especially the Tuttle kids in Border Brawl, especially the Oklahoma one.
Fisher's also a returning champ. He's a 3-2-1er.
3-2-1er?
Yep.
I like the 3-2-1ers. Okay.
All right, 138. Colin Uten of Tuttle, 35-8, sophomore versus, what was it? Jagan Jones. Sky took 30-4, and he's a senior.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for any pronunciation help after last night.
So this is they wrestled earlier this year at the Tuttle tournament. Uten definitely got the best of him. I expect Jagan to make quite a few adjustments tonight and just go wrestle. So if you're watching Jagan, go wrestle. Like
Says the guy from Sky Took.
Yes, go wrestle, buddy.
So, hey, listen, we all have our biases. So,
Hey, yeah,
We
just
cheer
wait
for the
just wait till we
Steelers,
get
right?
just wait till we get to Broken Arrow.
I know it's coming, too. I know it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, 144. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We got Bode Wilson of Tuttle, 32-10, senior versus Trenton Bell, Fort Gibson, 39-2, and he's also a senior.
East versus West champ. Neither one of them have been challenged here in the tournament so far. Each guy's got a tech in a major and a pin in a major.
So Trenton Bell is a returning champ.
So I had not really seen Fort Gibson's name in the last couple of years as frequently as I have this year. They're having a really good tournament when we get in the team scores. And
I think you're starting to see some of the product of Sammy over there. Sammy's a great coach.
Sammy
Johnson has pride in the program. Just does phenomenal things with it. I think you're starting to see some of the results of his work and bringing up some of the kids he's been around for a while.
All right. 150.
150. We got Ryland Slover of Tuttle, 32-3, junior versus Max Daly, Cash, 35-7, and he's also a junior.
West Regional rematch where Slover was the champ.
Yeah. So shout out to Mom running this tournament. She's the one behind the brackets, making all that happen. Courtney.
Okay, so we can't root against anyone, but we can root for him.
Sure.
Yeah.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Don't step over.
Coaching tips at 2:27 p.m. That's a very quick story. My dad was usually supportive of my brother and I wrestling, and my brother would always jump over wizards in practice. He would tell him not to do it, and he finally got it out of his system. And he's beating this dude 9-1 in freestyle. He jumps over a wizard, and he's on his back, and he should be pinned.
Yeah.
And he bridges for a minute and a half, which is probably a minute 20 longer than I would have bridged.
Oh, yeah.
and he holds off, and he wins. And my dad just looks at him afterwards, instead of saying, hey, man, you showed a lot of heart, he's like, why did you jump over the wizard?
Right. Don't step over the wizard.
Okay.
Stop that.
So we've got Jeremy Rooks and Ron Mercatani with the same coaching wisdom, so it's probably good advice. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, 157.
There you go. We got Artie Armour of Cash, 36-4, junior versus Brandon Bell of Fort Gibson. He's undefeated at 35-0, and he is a sophomore.
The West versus the East champ. That's an awesome match. And if Brendan Bell's undefeated as a sophomore in a grown man weight class, he's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. He finished runner-up last year.
As a freshman?
As a freshman.
Nice.
Yeah.
By the way, I let Christian get in a rhythm, and then I just start talking about jumping over wizards. He's just looking at me. He's like, dude, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
I got nothing.
So, There's the guy we're looking for.
We're going to have
He
him
told
jump
me
on.
he told me he would hop on here whenever he gets a free
Yeah.
minute. He's running around like crazy.
The
You ready
hair
right
is
now?
perfect,
Always
too. The
busy.
hair's always perfect.
Always.
Okay,
Always.
here we go. All right, 165. Sorry.
All right, we got Loudon McDoulet of Hera, 29-7. He's a senior versus Landon Wilson of Clinton, 24-9, and he is a senior.
So I had big money on this one. The third and fourth place guys from the West making it, and my ticket cashed.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
It's almost
You-
like not playing the progressive when you hit a 7-card royal flush. That's an inside story.
Pretty close, right?
Yeah. No, but so McDoulet beat Wilson last week in the third place match of the West Regional. So
Yeah.
that's fascinating.
Yeah. Hey, and if you got comments or anything, put them in the chat there. We'll definitely keep up with it. I see your 6A 144. We're gonna get there.
At 175, we got Bodie Adams of Salisaw, 20-1, senior versus Lucas Bird, Weatherford, 35-7. He's also a senior.
Not the Lucas Bird
Yeah,
at the
no,
University
he
of Illinois.
Looks like he's coming
He-
back.
Not
Not in high school.
the short king.
The
short king.
He's
above
that's my guy, Short King,
Yeah,
baby.
Short king.
You see his girlfriend? Like he's a short king for real.
Yeah, it's a Short King.
So Bodie's 421.
4-2-1 and the West Regional, and West Regional winner, and he beat Bird in the final last week.
And Bird was a fourth place
Okay.
last year.
190. We got Sean Roundsville Tuttle, 30-1, senior versus Braden Strain of Berry Hill, 37-1, junior.
Okay, so these are the West and East Regional winners, and Roundsville probably had an awesome match to watch if you're a Tuttle guy because it was 1-1 and they went feet to back to win 8-1 in overtime.
Dude, that's nice.
That's
pretty
so. A couple weeks ago, Jeremy's in St. Louis. We're doing a play-by-play, and he goes, "And then this guy should hit the headline right when he
Like as he did it, I was on it.
he was on it, lefty headlock from left field
Yeah,
for real.
It was great.
It was
I
awesome.
clipped that video. I got that one saved.
He must have heard you say it.
Yeah.
Hey, like I was bumping and setting. He was spiking that day. I'll
Yep.
take it. Okay, here we go. 215.
215. Case Harzog of Cash, 34-2, senior versus Hayden Yoakum
Yes.
Blistow, 32-2, also a senior.
Okay, and again, West versus East. Yoakum fall, and Hardzog fall 7-1.
Yoakum is a 3-2-1 guy.
There's a lot of 3-2-1ers. Has anybody here got a chance to be a four-timer?
No, not in this.
Not yet.
I haven't made
Not
it.
yet.
I haven't made
Yeah,
it back
hey,
yet. But
you just stay on your tabs. I'm sorry for going ahead.
Yeah.
I
so-
apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
285. We got Aiden Willard of Weatherford, 28-3, sophomore versus Stevie. I'm gonna butcher this last name. Vifus?
I said Vafias last night.
Vafias. Okay,
Is
I'll
that
go
what
with
you
that.
think?
I'll go with that. Could blame you
Works
if I'm
for me.
wrong.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Could blame him. From Fort Gibson, he's 34-2, and he's a senior.
These young
Runner-up
kids
last
have
year.
no respect for their elders. I'm just
Hey.
going to play.
Right. Right.
Stevie went fall, and this is another East versus West champ. All right, you want to give us a quick head count there?
Yep. So freshmen, we were 16 to start, down to 4. Sophomores went 23 to 5. Juniors went 29 to 4. And then seniors, there were 44 that started and down to 15.
And
We have 5 one-timers, no two-timers or three-timers, and no undefeated.
So we're going to see some massive turnover in Class 4 because half the kids are seniors.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're going to move on to the girls 5A, 100-pound bout. So first match is Remy Whitney of McLeod, 39-2, sophomore versus Madden Talley of Hera, 32-8, senior.
So I didn't tell you guys this. I try to be very professional at what I do, but once in a while I get screwed up. I thought when I looked at this for a second that it was Whitney, Remy, and Tally Madden. Because I
Yeah.
think those names make just as much sense.
Yep, as the other way.
And then I looked at the other names and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So East and West regional winners, and both of them have pinned their way to the finals.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Remy. Tough. Dad was tough. He wrestled out of El Reno. Graduated, I think, the same year as me.
Okay. So super young guy.
Super young.
Super
guy.
young guy. There we go. Okay.
Couple of years ago.
Yeah, like really young.
All right, 105. We got Carly Cisco of McLeod, 31-5, sophomore versus Grace Halbert of Berry Hill, 25-3, and she's also a sophomore.
Another first versus first, East versus West. Each of them have a fall and a decision on the way here.
So Carly is a freshman state champ, returning state champ as a freshman, I guess. So
That's about as good as you can do.
yep.
You were a state champ as a freshman. I was not. That's impressive. Add that list to the list of things I'm jealous of.
No.
Fair enough.
Your quarter zip collection's another one of them.
Yes, it's a nice quarter collection.
All right, 110. We got Savannah Hendren of Pahuska, 17-4, junior versus Tally Washington of Woodland, 22-2, sophomore.
Well, this is a first versus a second. Washington beat Hendren in the finals last week. And Hendren pinned Navarez, who was the West Regional winner last week. So Washington is the favorite.
All right, 115. Gabriela Lozano McLeod, 29-3, junior versus Kelsey Avalone Barnstall, 41-3, senior.
First versus first, pins versus pins. I expect fireworks.
So Avalon is a 24 state champ, 25 runner-up. Was a qualifier in 23.
So Q1 2.
Yep.
That's an interesting path.
Yeah.
Back in the finals.
Yep. Back in the finals again.
I shouldn't say I was X. I was Q111. I did qualify
Fair enough.
and lost in the blood round. I mean, that's better than not qualifying.
That's true.
Like significally better.
Don't get me started on my freshman year. I didn't even qualify.
Well, but
I'm
that's
a step
because you were
behind.
too big for the weight.
No, two. Yeah, I wish.
We sucked him down from 220 to
Yeah,
106.
yeah. And I just stayed down there.
Stayed down
Yeah.
there. We completely stunted his
Yeah,
growth.
yeah.
He did Ozempic back then.
Before it was popular.
That's fun.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. 120.
120. We got Lana Trout McLeod, 21-3, senior versus Angelia, but Warren Perry, 33-11. She's a junior.
I'd like to give you trouble, but that got me last
Yeah,
night,
that
too.
kinda got me. I was
Because
like, that
first
kinda-
it's Angela,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
Angelina,
Angelina, and it's kinda
but
like-
it's Angelia.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It
Yeah,
just
but-
says
kinda
AJ
got
on
me.
my paper.
Well, that's the best.
Yeah, that would have been better. Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Two regional. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I forgot. I thought you already went.
Two regional winners and Warren's gone there with Fall. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Trout's a qualifier, third, first.
Okay. Q3-1.
Returning champ.
All
There
right,
we go.
125.
And Warren got third last year.
Okay. That's a high quality final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
125. We got Jolie Thomas, Sulphur, 24-0, senior versus Sabin Owen of Perry, 44-3, and she's a junior.
So warm place in my heart for Perry. That's where I started doing play-by-play.
Okay.
So shout out Ronnie Delk for having us down. Thomas is undefeated and has gone pin. Owen won her regional and has gone pin major.
So Baylor Moore in that was a champ last year, and the runner-up was Julie Thomas.
Oh, wow.
But it does say they were at different schools. So I
Baylor-
don't know if they moved classes or not, but they were a first and a second. And then Moore got knocked out last night in the semis by Owen, right?
And then lost on the backside this morning.
Oof.
So pretty surprising there.
Yeah.
All right, 130. We got Drew Turner of Hinton, 23-1, senior versus Hannah Miller of Bridge Creek, 33-3, and she's also a senior.
Two seniors, two regional winners, pin major. So it should be another high-quality final.
Drew is a 3-1-1,
Wow.
two-time champ. And Miller was a 4-3. Blank 4-3.
Probably Q43 or something, I would assume. But, yeah. Let's give her credit for Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 135. Alexis Jones of McLeod, 41-5, junior versus Casey Wong of Bridge Creek, 13-0, freshman.
Freshman, undefeated, pin. Jones, pin. Regional final battle here.
Yep. So Jones is a returning champ as well. She won it in 24, qualified in 25. Both of those at Little Axe.
Little Axe is such a cool name for a school, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't have any of those in Missouri.
It is a cool name.
Yeah.
Kind of like Broken Arrow, right? It's kind of a cool name too, right?
Broken Arrow is actually a super cool name. But Little Axe sounds like I'm here, but we could talk it out.
Yep.
But if we don't, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. we got
I threw him off. Go ahead, 140.
we got Gage Vaughn of Caddo, 30-1, junior versus Maggie Beard of Manford, 17-2, and she's a senior.
Regional winners, Vaughn, first period fall, Beard, first period fall, 9-8. Good semi last night against Kylie Goki.
Yeah. So interesting matchup here. Vaughn was first in 24, second last year. Beard was a qualifier in 24 first last year. She was at Skytook 24 and 25, now at Manford, Maggie Beard. But yeah, so you got a 1-2 and then a qualifier 1. I wonder if if it was Vaughn that Maggie beat last year.
Maybe.
All right, 145. We got Kendra Piran of McLeod, 13-2 junior versus Adama Conan, Plainview, 22-1 sophomore.
So these are the second and third place wrestlers out of the West Regional, which is interesting. Freeman was the first place wrestler out of the West Regional, and Piran got her good last night, 12-3. So again, maybe they hit, maybe they didn't. Kind of just depends on how they drew things up.
Yep.
But should be, I mean, and Cohen's 22-1. Well, 24-1 now. So, you know, a quality wrestler.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was so Freeman was actually a 2-timer coming into this.
Oh, wow.
Was it Freeman from Tonkoville?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a 2-timer coming into this.
Wow.
3-1-1.
Wow. And she did not place coming back.
Wow.
Sometimes we've talked about this a lot, but wrestling somebody on the front side and the back side can be very, very different.
For sure.
So, okay.
All right, 155. We got Lindy Cisco of Anadarko, 24-4 junior versus Piper Morton of Ulaga Talala, 30-4 senior.
Attaboy. Attaboy. He got it. He's got to be from here.
Yeah.
Apparently, like Tulsa Ride and with the word he just said.
You can't say it?
No. I don't have to say it. I'm doing the tablet. That's my job today. Last night I had to do it. Okay, this is a East-West matchup, and champions, and 4 falls between them here. So it should be a really good match.
And this was Cisco, right? So
Yeah.
Lindy is a 2-timer coming into this.
So a chance to be a 4-timer.
Is she a junior this year?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how the math works.
That's how the math works.
2 down, 2 to go. Okay.
Yep.
All right, 170. We got Ashley Moats of Morrison, 26-2 sophomore versus, was it Ileana Salazar of J, 23-8 freshman.
2 pins for Ileana.
Ileana's a freshman?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what it says.
They
9th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, they messed that up. She's a junior.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Inside knowledge guy here.
Yeah.
Hey, we're reading what we have in front of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
9 means freshman.
That's fair enough.
11 means junior.
Yep.
We don't want our credibility attacked,
Yeah.
me and Christian over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I know how to say Ileana. He knows
You
how
should
to
just know
say
these things.
Ula.
Ulaga Talala.
Yes, what he said.
Yeah.
Like if I had to like walk into like order at a restaurant, I would have to bring him with me.
Fair enough.
Okay, Moats has gone fall, and so is Salazar. So this and this is champ versus champ regional. Should be an awesome match.
Yeah, so Salazar's a returning runner-up.
That's why she's not a 9th grader.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, 190. We got Brooke West, Comanche, 27-1 senior versus Parker Wynn of Sulphur, 20-3, and she's a freshman.
So Parker Wynn, this is West rematch of the finals. West regional and Brock West won against Wynn. Man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
West versus West, 1 versus Wynn.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got it right, though.
It's
They
close
were
enough.
in the West regional.
Yeah.
They had a match.
Yep.
West defeated Wynn.
West win over win.
Yeah, West won over Wynn. Like, what's the problem in the West?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Brooke West is a 3-1-1 as a senior.
Oh, he's got a chance to. Yeah, that's
Be a
and
three-timer.
And wins in the finals as a freshman.
Yep.
Because this
Should
is
be an
a changing
interesting
of the
match.
guard. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Heavyweight, 235. Excuse me.
235. We got Chloe Varder of Little Axe, 27-1 junior versus Abigail Lacey of Ulaga Talala.
This is my
20
favorite match.
22 and
Little
0
Axe against
sophomore.
Ulaga.
Yeah.
Just,
There you go.
just got
You
half
did
of
it.
it.
You
You got it perfect.
I got
did
Ulaga.
perfect.
What's the last one? Talala.
Talala. Yeah, just got
Ulaga
nice.
Talala.
There you go.
There
That's
we go.
perfect.
All right. Show's over. Okay.
Yeah, there you
Show's
go.
over.
Good luck to everybody in 5A and 6A.
Yeah.
Or 6A. Fodder is, like he said, a junior, 29-1 now, and Lacey is 24-0. So this should be a great match.
Yeah, so this is, I believe, a rematch of last year's final as well.
And who won that one? do we-
Lacey won that last year as a freshman.
Wow.
And Vaughter went first, second. So she's
Wow.
she's a returning champ
So
as well.
these did Lacey. Okay, so they have been in nothing but the finals.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a good match.
Oh, that is awesome. College coaches need to be watching this match.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the boys,
Boys
5A.
Yep, 106-pound match. Jackson Randall of
Wait,
Chickasaw.
wait. Before we go, the summary
Oh,
of
yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
head count.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Rip me out over here.
Like, he made it seem like it was your fault. He didn't flip the page. I
Hey.
flipped the page. It's on him.
Freshman. 18 down to 3. Sophomores, we were 32 down to 6. Juniors are 32 down to 7. And seniors are
30 down to 10.
30 to 10. There's 8 one-timers, 4 two-timers, and 4 undefeateds.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right. Boys, 5A.
Yep. All right. Jackson Randall of Chickasaw, 29-2, sophomore versus Mason Burnham of Coweta, 38-3, junior.
So Jackson Randall was the one that got put into a wrestle-off last year, like
Yep.
right before regionals, by his dad. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And lost the so he was JV for this time of the year, and now he's in the state finals. But he was one of the best kids in the state last year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now has a chance to prove it. And this is a champ versus champ. I think you told me out there this Burnham kid's gigantic, right?
Yeah. He's a good size 6-pounder for sure.
And Randall's really tall for 106.
And super
Yeah,
tough.
really like,
yeah.
yeah.
Mason is not tall. He's not super tall, but he is.
and Randall's a cradler.
Yeah. It'll be a good match. So Mason's looking for number 3 as a junior. He's a 2-timer. Both of those were in 4A at Catoosa. Moves up over to Coweta, and he's at 5A now. Yeah. So
Burnham's gone tech and pin, and Randall's gone tech and tech. I'm sorry, pin, excuse me.
Yeah.
So that feels like, I don't know these guys real well, but maybe Burnham's better on his feet, and Randall's going to get at least one shot on top. Is
Possibly.
that a fair
yeah,
initial diagnosis?
possibly. Yeah.
Ulaga Talala.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, I'm
Yeah.
out here on these streets.
you
All
go.
right, go ahead.
All right. We got Cash Williams of Cole Albert, 45-0, sophomore versus Kason Craft, Coweta, 42-3, junior.
So Kason Craft is, I think, the only nationally ranked kid in 5A. Maybe as we hit some other kids, but had some big wins, including a win over Turner Ross. He lost him in the Fargo finals and beat him, I think, at either it was Super 32 or Ironman.
Yeah.
So even though his losses are at these high level tournaments, so I think he would be the favorite, even though he's not the undefeated one. Is that a fair
That's
sentence?
fair.
Yeah.
And is he a 2-timer?
He is a 2-timer from Salisaw in 4A.
Okay, yeah, he moved, yeah. Coweta had some moving trucks going on this offseason, didn't they?
That's something.
Something. They might have gotten like
Yeah.
a deal with Ryder Enterprise,
Yeah.
sponsorship.
I'm sure. Ellis runs a great room. I'm sure that
They all want to work out with each other.
They want to get in the room. And they want to be tougher, and they want to wrestle at the next level. It's a place to be.
All right, so this next kid, we'll talk about him. He's got kind of a scrub side coach we're going to have to talk about.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yep, that's right.
Go ahead.
120. We got Gage Stark of Newcastle, 29-5, junior versus Aiden. Oh, here we go.
Jolly
He got it.
Jolly
Coweta.
Let him struggle, dog.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, I know, right?
That's the only way to learn.
He looked at me though. You
Yeah, I
just
had
went
to
with
look at
it.
him. Yeah,
I won't look at him because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
about to talk
he
about
ordered
Gage
it.
Stark.
32-6, sophomore.
So you've worked with Gage
Yes,
Stark.
yes, I've worked with him, trained him a little bit over the summer, helped him out.
And he's with T. Lou.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and you were sitting next to me during a semi last night. He
Yes.
wrestled very controlled.
Oh yeah, look good on
Good
top.
match against Vandegrift from Duncan.
Yes.
Daryl Martin, shout out Duncan Demons, by the way.
Yep.
So has he wrestled Jalajal? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay.
No, I'm
They're
not sure either.
regional champs, all right. So,
So Jolly Jill is a returning champ in 25 as a freshman.
okay, so he's probably the favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stark was 3rd last year.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
As a
There we go.
sophomore.
All right, 126. We got Cash Wiley of Carl Albert, 36-0, junior versus Cash Bratt of Chickasaw, 38-5, sophomore.
West Regional rematch. Wiley won that one.
Ooh, this is a fun one then, because last year,
Okay, all right.
Cash Bratt was the champ as a freshman. Wiley was 2nd. So
Not sure
oh,
if
wow.
they're at the same
So
weight.
so Wiley's a 3-2. Can he be a 3-2-1 guy?
He could be. And then the other kid was the champ as a freshman.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this right.
Cash and Cash, right?
Cash Bratt
Yep.
won it last year as a
Correct.
freshman.
Correct.
And Wiley's gone 3-2.
Yep.
Okay. And Wiley won the regional.
Yep. It's an interesting matchup, right?
Yeah, I know nothing, but I guarantee you, whoever I picked for wings would lose. All right, hey, if you help him with this
Yeah,
next name,
no.
if you help
You
him
know
with
if
this
I
next
look at you
name,
with this one,
I
come
can't
on.
help you with
cutting
this
your
one.
mic.
I can't help you with this one.
I barely know how to use that thing, but I'm cutting your mic.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
see him try this
No,
one.
no, go.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay,
This is
okay.
your job.
Okay. You know what?
Does he even have all the letters? Do you have about 27 letters in the last name?
He's got him all.
Yeah, I got him,
Okay,
yeah.
And they're
Okay.
bigger font than I am.
Yeah.
Okay, here we
yeah,
go.
This is gonna be very. This is gonna be
All
very
right, here we
fun.
go.
This is gonna be very fun. Okay, yeah,
Here we
yep.
go.
I gotta get prepared for this. All right, 132. Talon to do Nippa. That's what I'm going with. Elgin, 27-4. Junior versus Stetson Tucker. See, that one's that's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Shawnee, 19-7, and he's a junior.
Yeah. So that's Talon T. That's how you say
Yeah,
that.
TT.
Talon T.
Talon T.
TT from Elgin.
TT.
TT from Elgin. I coached a kid named TT Prather, who's really good.
Yeah.
So Talon was second in that regional, and Tucker was fifth in that regional in the East. So that is
wow.
wild. Because Tucker pinned the kid that won the regional in the first round and then beat the kid, Major the kid that took third in the regional in the semis. So he's going to wrestle everybody from his regional.
Getting it in.
Listen, as a person with the last name, I'm leaning towards Talon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that, he actually has more vowels than me. That's pretty impressive.
By 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Now you got me counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only by one.
Okay.
Only by one vowel. But mine's all E-I-E-I-O. That's how it is. It's consonant vowel, consonant vowel. All right, here we go.
All right, we got Jarrett Patty of Chickasaw, 26-2, senior, versus Braden Mixe of Cole Albert, 41-5, senior.
West regional matchup or regional rematch. I'm sorry. Patty beat Mixie.
So Patty's a 1-4-1
Okay.
as a senior.
Chance to go 3. That's very interesting. 4 in the middle of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
1-4-1.
Okay.
144, Toby Shipman of Coweta, 42-5, senior, versus Gunnar Murray of Claremore, 32-1, also a senior.
Same regional. Murray won last week. He has 2 falls. Shipman has a tech fall and a major.
So Shipman is a 1-1-2,
Wow.
and Gunnar Murray is a qualifier 3-3.
Wow.
Should be and won regionals last week, right?
Wow.
Should be a fun one.
That's
Hey, this 5A, some of these matches
is
are going to be.
Shipman, was he at Coweta last year? Or-
Shipman, yeah.
He
Yeah,
was.
he's his whole career. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's a fair question.
Yeah. Yeah. Consider, we started off the night with, or this one with, couple.
All right.
All right, 150, we got Dimitri Kaiser of Del City, 37-1, senior, versus Tomi Carney of Coweta, 41-3, junior.
Kaiser, tech fall. Carney, pin. West versus East champs.
Yeah, so those guys are 4-3-3 and a 4-3.
So both guys in the finals for the first time.
First
We'll see.
time, yeah.
And listen, as much as you go, it's just another match. It's not another match.
No,
Never another match.
it's never another match under the lights.
Yeah.
All right.
157.
157. We got Malachi Jefferson of MacArthur, 27-6, senior, versus Legend Ellis of Coweta, 40-5, also a junior.
Legend
Oh, no,
Ellis
junior.
is the head coach's son.
It is.
Yep.
Okay, he's gone pin tech, and Jefferson's gone decision, and this is East versus West champs.
Ellis is a second and a first as a junior, so he's
Okay.
going for number 2. Malachi was a 4th last year.
I watched Malachi's match. He was he actually gave up a takedown at the end. He had a dominant performance.
Nice.
All right, 165. We got Kingston Sykes of Carl Albert, 42-1, sophomore, versus Baylor Bart of Coweta, 34-9, senior.
So Sykes was the West regional winner. Bart, big upset. Okay, he beats the West runner-up and then the East champ back-to-back, pin and 12-5. So
Good run.
Yeah.
Good run. Shout out to Jeremy Bart, who also has a cool first name. Dad.
Probably a cooler guy than any other Jeremys I know, really.
100%.
First of all, he probably wouldn't hold me to my wings bets, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
175.
175. We got Maddox Underhill, Cole Albert, 39-4, sophomore, versus Samuel Arrington, Altus, 36-4, senior.
West rematch. Underhill beat Arrington in the final last week. Arrington won on tiebreaker. Underhill's gone major, so feels like Underhill's a favorite here.
So another. This is an interesting one because it's the biggest one I've seen so far. This one had actually 5 returning placers. Nobody has been a champ yet, but the 2 guys. So it was there was a 4-2, a 3-3-3, a 3, and then these 2 guys both finished 4th last year.
Wow.
And make the finals this year. One is a sophomore, one is a senior.
190.
Yep.
190, we got Connor Wines of Noble, 26-4, junior, versus Ash Foster of Blanchard, 29-11, sophomore.
Neither have placed ever.
Well, I would definitely believe Ash Foster because he was 4th in the regional, but he beat the East champ and then the West runner-up, and now he's got the West champ. Wines has gone fall and 4-0, so you could expect chaos tonight, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's every year one guy catches fire.
Yep.
Or one athlete. I shouldn't say guy.
Yep.
Okay. But somebody always wrestles above how they've wrestled all year and somebody below. And that it might be Ash Foster's night.
Yeah.
It's been his weekend so far.
He's why not today? Why not today?
Why not me? Right?
Why
Like
not
literally,
me?
that's what
Yeah.
you got to say to yourself sometime, right? Why not me?
Why not me? Why not today? Okay.
215, we got Ritson Meyer of Elgin, 20-2, senior, versus Ivan Robbins of Coweta, 43-3, senior.
Robbins won the East, and Meyer was the runner-up. So Robbins is probably the favorite unless Jeremy gives us a bunch of data to the contrary.
Meyer is going for number 4.
Oh, wow.
I swear I did not. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that as I was saying that someone was just going to, like, media-wise, slap me in the back of the head. So at least I couched it with.
Yes.
Maybe. Are you joking?
No.
Ritzenmeyer has gone 1-1-1.
1-1-1. And a runner-up at regionals this year.
Listen, I've had some pretty good calls in my life, okay?
Yeah.
I had a call at the Olympic trials where I was the only one that knew what the score was. This might have been better.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Avon Robbins is a 3 blank or 3x4.
we'll go 3Q4.
I would have a Q if he was a Q.
Okay, all right. I was going to give him some credit.
Yeah.
All right, we're picking the kid.
He
If
was
we're picking,
also
we're
Avon's comes over from Catoosa, so he's 4A in those 2.
okay. All right.
Yep.
All
But again, there's our first one going for number 4.
All right.
And he's not the favorite based on a week ago.
Right.
But he's the favorite on getting it done on Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right, 285.
lights come on.
285, we got Marley Scott of Chickasaw, 34-2, junior, versus Riley Hicks of Coweta, 38-4, senior.
Okay, champ versus champ from the regional. Scott's gone 105-3. Hicks has gone fall. I don't know anything about the quality of the opponents, but, you know, sort of based on that, you maybe would favor the Coweta kid, right, Hicks?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me now that Marley Scott's a 7-time champ from South Dakota?
Yeah. He
just
was
started
a
winning it.
fourth last year.
He started winning in the 3rd grade.
Something like that.
Okay.
So just a quick breakdown. Freshmen, we started with 8, only 8 in this one, down to 0. No freshmen left. Sophomores, we have 7. Juniors, sophomores went from 26 to 7. Juniors, 38 to 10. Seniors, 40 to 11. We have 3 one-timers, 4 2-timers, and then the 1 3-timer we just talked about. 2 undefeated kids.
2 undefeated. All right.
All right, move
So
on.
let's, hey, like we gave Haley a shout out.
Yep.
We got to give a shout out to my girl, D-Dub, Daria Washington. She's
right.
out running
She
errands.
watched?
But
All
she
right.
came back on.
All right.
Okay.
Miracle.
Like what she did, she goes, "Oh, what is David announcing? 6A? I will jump on just in time for 6A."
Yeah.
That's somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That is
That's,
effective time management right there.
We know
Yeah.
a little bit about these dudes, too. Huh?
So
Yeah.
6A. So, hey, give credit where credit is due. Jeremy Rooks called the 6A dual meet state finals 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I will say I did a fantastic job of judging talent and knowing Jeremy Rooks would be great on the air.
Yeah.
Because I was the first
Appreciate
one to
that.
put him on the air.
Yeah, you were.
So you're not just a nerd. Yeah. You're not just a
I
pretty
thought we
face.
swapped roles already.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the tech guy now.
Yes.
Hulagawa Talahala or whatever.
Oh, not. See, you said it too much, and now you messed it up now.
Choked. All right. You have 6A boys in front of you?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
106. We got Adam Martinez, Piedmont, 34-6, senior versus Ty Walter of Bigsby, 28-5, junior.
Okay, so now we got to look up the team races a little bit because it does get interesting here. Although I think maybe 6A, Bixby cannot catch Stillwater unless everything goes right and wrong. But we do need to be aware Broken Arrow and Edmond North are 1 point apart right now for third. Okay, so East and West champs here.
And I have no placement on them in the history. So
Well, Martinez is a senior, so I would imagine he probably weighs 127 pounds right now.
probably.
This is the Nick Bouzakis of.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. I don't, but I was saying.
Yeah.
He's never weighing 106 pounds in his life
No.
ever again.
No.
That's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to start where I have some inside information.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, 113. We got Turner Ross, Edmond North, 26-4, junior versus Easton Pierce of Mustang, 29-6, freshman.
Okay, I know Turner Ross fairly well. That's a fair statement.
Yep.
And going for his third state title, 2 in Minnesota, or 1 in Minnesota, 1 in Oklahoma.
Yep.
He got a Tech Fall in the final last year, so you don't have that first state title, but he has you do.
Look at that.
Wow.
2024 in
Who
Minnesota.
put this binder together?
I have no idea, but they are on point.
This is like Mark Kirk-esque.
Yes. I would assume Mark probably did it. I stole it from Clay, the announcer. So, but,
By the way, I want those guys' voices when I grow up.
for sure.
I want those guys to do my voicemail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So it sounds like a super manly man is
Right.
Mr. Call. So Turner Ross has been a Tech Fall and a Fall machine. His only losses are like a Doc B and Iron Man. And he teched Pierce early in the season in the second period. So anything can happen. And Pierce looked good in the semi. Hard ride to win that. That was right in front of us.
Yep.
So we sat with the people last night.
Very nice.
Well, not like you.
Yeah. I was down here running around like crazy because
No, don't act like you're important. Just,
we were
just say
trying-
you're too good for
we
it.
were
trying
rela-
something new and had way too many crashes.
We were relaxing in the good chairs.
OBS last
We
night.
was chilling, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
120. Griffin. Oh, now I'm looking at you for this one.
Sensentoffer.
Sissentoffer. Oh, you got that one. Okay. Stillwater. There you go. There you go. Now, you're the one who helped me on that one. 27-9, sophomore versus Isaiah Jones of Bigsby, 37-5, senior.
Okay, so Ethan Kyle played this game right. Apparently, and I was trying to explain this rule to Eddie Woody earlier. Okay, because he's in a bracket where they seed everything.
Yep.
Missouri's a formula. Y'all are a formula, but hey, I can opt in and out of things.
Yep.
Is that a fair way to
It
say
is.
it? So,
You can opt third to fourth. That's I should say it that way.
okay, so
If you finish
Sensentoffer
third, you can go ahead.
opted third to no, you finish and then I'll go.
No. That's all I had to say.
Okay, sorry, I apologize for interrupting you. Sensentoffer goes from third to fourth intentionally because that spot draws into Cale Richardson. They believe they can beat Cale Richardson, which not only helps them but knocks Edmond North out of it, which on paper they haven't had a great tournament, but on paper was a threat to win the tournament. And they put Richardson on the back, and then Richardson proceeds to go 0-2. Meanwhile, Sensentoffer's in the finals. He will be a pretty significant underdog against Isaiah Jones, who what are his past places? Because I know they're good.
He is a qualifier 2-2.
Okay, so he's going to try to get his chip tonight.
Yep. And so this is another bracket, the second one I've seen where there were at least 5, or I guess exactly 5 returning placers, no champs.
Okay. All right.
126. We got Van Smith Mustang, 35-1, junior versus Ignacio Villasenor.
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 Stillwater, 34-2, junior.
So Nas wrestled in Hall of Fame duels as a freshman with Pomona.
Oh.
Came back. Pomona coach not very happy about that, by the way. Had a conversation with him about it. Listen, I don't think that's like a news break, right?
No.
You lose a guy that's a world team member, not happy about it, right?
Yep.
Van Smith has had a very good season. One of his major wins is over Eddie Woody, who's now a 2-time state champ up there in Iowa, who just won this weight class last weekend against 3 kids that are committed to D1. But Nas is a massive favorite in this match.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 24 title, like you said, in Colorado last year here. And
So
then
he's on
Van's,
pace to be a four-timer.
Van's a runner-up and a fourth.
That's right.
All right, 132. We got Sawyer Hackbarth, Edmond North, 16-8 senior versus Eric Kasula, Stillwater, 36-5 senior. And Eric's, I think, committed to OU or signed already.
He is
So,
committed
yep.
to OU. We'll start with Kasula. You and me know Kasula very
Yep.
well. He was a transfer, I think, from Westmore at one point, but
He did.
hasn't gotten his chip yet, but has wrestled really, really well. A leader on that team. He won Outstanding Wrestler Border Brawl this fall. He looked really good. He beat a kid he'd lost to the year before and had a really tough match with this Douglas kid in the semis, bro. Like, Douglas rode him the whole second period and then picked neutral, which was wild. Like, we looked away for a second, and then we looked over, and they were back on their feet, and it was 0-0. And Kasula gutted one out to get a takedown. Hackbarth is from the Hackbarth wrestling family. Their dad is a police officer who literally got hit by a car and is recovering. But his older brother wrestled in Border Brawl and wrestles at Maryville University in St. Louis. So speedy recovery to Justin Hackbarth. And Edmond North thinks this is a good matchup for them. I don't know if it is or not. Hackbarth looked really good in the semis, though.
Yeah.
Do you have? I know what are Kasula's placings?
Kasula was 3-3-2.
So this is another guy, him and Isaiah Jones, like kids that have been in a long time, and
Yep.
if they got their chip, we wouldn't be mad.
And Hackbarth, I don't have on my paper, so it means not placed.
That's
has not
interesting
placed.
as a senior. It's the legend. It's Steve Ferguson. He was the original Fergie-licious.
The original Fergie-licious. For a month, he said.
And he got married.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We can't do this real long. We're on the air. Okay. No, we can't, Steve.
We can, whatever we want.
Okay.
Right on.
138. We got Gabe Blankenship of Bigsby, 22-5 senior versus Briar Hooks Stillwater, 34-3 sophomore.
So Blankenship beat McCollum last night, and then McCollum lost this morning in a match that was fairly surprising. Blankenship was second in the regional. Hooks was first in the regional. I don't know a lot about this Hooks kid. I mean, he's a sophomore, but I usually know about most of Stillwater. Excuse me, Stillwater kids, but he's gone fall. He's looked very confident doing so. So I would imagine he's a favorite.
This next one's the one that they were saying was interesting. 144.
Briar's super tough. I've watched him wrestle a little bit. I don't have him on my paper. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, 144. Tommy Veretti, Edmond North, 31-3 senior versus Israel Borg, Bigsby, 27-1 junior.
This is the match of the finals.
I think so.
No, this is the match of the finals.
We almost didn't get it.
Tommy Verrett is on path to be a four-time state champion. Won 2 in Colorado.
Yep.
Or 1 in Colorado.
2 in Colorado. 23 and 24 in Colorado, 25 here.
Yeah, he's wrestled in Border Brawl twice. His dad's the best barber in Edmond. Borg's a transfer in, made the finals of Ironman, and lost to Carson Brown on the rideouts from St. Ed's. And
Yeah.
his brother got hurt at the regional, Zion.
Yeah.
And Israel's committed to Iowa. Verrett is committed to Cornell. I guess we should talk about some of these other kids' commits quickly. Kasula, OU. Villasenor, early commit to OSU. Isaiah Jones is committed to Little Rock. Turner Ross is committed to Illinois. Okay, we caught up on that pretty quick.
Not a kid.
All right,
I knew like one of those maybe.
Yeah.
That's why you're here, right?
Sure.
150. We got
Not just a
Garrison
face.
Sartain, Edmond North, 35-5 junior versus Jake Miller, Broken Arrow, 22-2 senior.
Hey, I did miss real quick before you jump too far. Israel won first last year in Utah.
Right.
And then that's the first weight that I've seen that had more than 2 state champs. Julio Aguirre was also a champ.
And Julio Aguirre wrestled
3 years ago.
Verrett really tough, and he's a border brawler too.
Yep. All right, 150. Sorry.
I said Sartain against Miller. Okay, so these are the 2 regional champs. Jake Miller, Broken Arrow stud. He's committed to Iowa State. Sartain is was in Border Brawl and is going Ivy, I think, or maybe the Naval Academy. Really smart kid.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So Jake Miller is a 131. 2023
I think
was at
Sartain was a
Blackwell,
runner-up last year.
and Sartain was a runner-up last year.
Wow.
Not a boy.
Let's go.
This
On
also
point.
had a this weight had a guy on track to be a 4-timer, and I believe he finished third.
Who was that?
Jesse Justice.
He wrestled.
The first two were in 3A at Sperry.
He lost to Sartain 11-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We got 157. James Anderson, a Mustang, 28-5, sophomore versus Jaden Adams, a Stillwater, 27-2, sophomore.
So Adams last year was the champ as a freshman. It looks like Anderson finished fourth his freshman year.
And Jay is Darian Lockett's little brother.
Yep.
He's gone fall and 11-2. Anderson went 7-5 and then overtime fall.
Nice.
165. We got Kingston Appleby, Piedmont, 30-11, freshman versus Garen Kaiser, Deer Creek, 29-6, senior.
Piedmont, they're both regional winners. Okay, they're just from schools that we don't know as much about.
Yeah.
So the Appleby kid fought off his back against Dean Fix, Dayton's little brother. I shouldn't say little, younger brother
Yeah.
at 165 pounds. Fix went like high flyer and almost pinned him, and he did the same thing to Deutschlander to beat him. Deutschlander went 0-2 here and was a Greco Fargo All-American. That might be the biggest shock of the meet on
Yeah.
the wrong side of it.
Yeah. Deutschlander was a 2-time runner-up coming in
Yeah, and a senior.
and a senior.
Yeah.
175. We got Joseph Jeter, Edmond North, 37-1, senior versus Isaac Sensenteffer, Stillwater, 28-6, senior.
Quick head count. How many of us have coached Joseph Jeter and making the world team? This.
Not me. You?
No, I haven't. No.
I guess 0 for 3.
Yeah.
No, one.
Yeah.
It's hurtful. That's
It's
hurtful.
hurtful.
Were you waving at someone back there or something?
I thought he was
Yeah,
Hey,
trying
yeah,
to
Snoopy.
waving
Hey,
him
Snoopy.
down. Waving him down.
Yeah, Mom, Dad, I'm home. Jeter's gone pin. His dad said he is aware of the time for the state finals pin record and is going to try to do that. He has one loss this year to Mason Onoveros
Yep.
in the Ironman semifinal and then beat Nikki Singer for third. Singer beat Jeter at who's number one. I got to be in the corner for that. Jeter beat Singer at the finals of Ironman, and then Jeter beat Singer like 9-8 or 8-7 in an awesome match at the third place match at Doc B.
Yeah.
Carini beat Onivero, so that's why Jeter's ranked third in America. He's a massive favorite here.
Yep.
So
He's a 3-1-2. In the
3-1-2. He got upset as a freshman, won it as a sophomore, and lost to Ishmael Guerrero, who he'd beaten like 4 times that last year.
Yeah.
And I just, it was
a
a lot
wild
of it was a
match.
lot of cracks at the nut, know.
Yep.
So, and Ishmael Guerrero's father's pretty good at coaching, so
Yeah.
you give him that much film, it's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
190. We got Brock McKnight, Broken Arrow, 30-11, junior versus Luke Hamady, Stillwater, 32-7, senior.
So this is kind of the chaos weight. Brock McKnight was 4th out of the East and beat Coleman Eicher, who was 1st out of the West, and then beat Grigsby 2-1 on tiebreakers, who was 2nd out of the East. Hamady is Dean Hamady's little brother, and is committed to Oklahoma State. By the way, Jeter's committed to Cornell. Let's make sure we note that. So apology, sorry. Sometimes you're so familiar you forget to tell people stuff. So Hamady is very light for the weight.
Very light.
They just it was better for their lineup, and it worked, right? They got 2 guys in the final. So
Yep.
okay.
All right, 215. We got Titan Hicks, Broken Arrow, 23-9, senior versus Seth Hernandez, Bigsby, 32-7, junior.
So this is a rematch of the East Regional where Hernandez won. Hernandez went pin and 1-0, and Hicks went fall and 11-8.
All right, 285. We got Destry Lujan.
Lujan.
Lujan, yeah. Yukon Senior versus Redmond Lindsay Bigsby Jr. They did not have the records on this.
That's okay. Destry Lujan was 38-1. Lindsay was 34-6. So add 2 dubs each for them. And Lujan won his region, and Lindsay won his region.
Yep. Leon is a returning runner-up.
Okay, we gonna do our head counts here.
Freshmen started with 10 down to 2. Sophomores 19 down to 5. Juniors was 40 down to 9, and seniors was 43 down to 12. We have I believe this is 6 one-timers.
That's a 6.
And then 1 two-timer. No undefeateds.
So this is wrong. There's at least 1 3-timer because Tommy Verrett.
Yep.
Okay, like
Yep.
for sure I know that.
Yep. Missed that one.
And yeah.
So maybe this is Oklahoma's. Maybe that's why it's all the scratching out.
I think
and
so.
re-adding in.
And I would add another 2-timer here because I guarantee you they didn't count Turner Ross that way.
Yeah. So Turner Ross, Jake Miller, both 2-timers.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's some weird stuff with out of state.
But I'm just saying there is a 3-timer in here.
Yep.
Who is maybe not the favorite.
Right.
So that's fascinating.
It's a fun time.
Let's get to this girls 6A team race before we. This is absolutely fascinating stuff, and I say that seriously. Union 117, Broken Arrow 111. Okay, that's after
Separated a
they
little
just
bit.
got a pin
Yep.
for third. So the finals guys are worth 4 plus bonus. So majors 5, tech 5.5, fall is 6.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll mentally keep track of Union and Broken Arrow going into these finals. Okay.
So before we start, I just want to say that this font got a lot smaller because there are a ton of returning placers in girls 6A.
Wow, you were right.
You see that?
I do. Yeah, we went
So-
from like an 18 to a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thankfully, it's a neat print, but
Okay.
yeah.
And we're going to try to be done here in less than an hour and a half, so we'll keep it moving. Go ahead.
All right, starts off at girls 6A 100. Kieran Perez, Westmore, 30-3 senior versus Kylie Tran, Union, 25-4 freshman.
1 Union girl in the finals. They both won their regional. Maybe we had a pen here or something where I keep track of Union and Broken Arrow.
I bet I can find a pen.
All right. Anyway, just keep going. No, you stay.
All right.
We get Unions. I'll count Union. You count Broken Arrow.
Okay.
Union's got one.
Perez is a qualifier 1-1.
Okay.
All right, 105, we also have Westmore versus Union. We have Kristen Perez, Westmore, 34-0 versus she's a senior. Dakota Harris, Union, 21-3 junior.
Again, another regional champ versus regional champ, and now that's 2 in the finals for Union.
And that's so Perez is a qualifier 2-1, and Harris is a qualifier 3.
Wow. Is Dakota Harris related to Gerald?
That's his daughter.
That's about as close as a relation as you can get.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
110, we got.
Harris is not a name where everybody's related, so I feel like that's a fair
Yep.
question.
Yep.
Not fair enough.
Okay.
110, we got Addison Morse, Bigsby, 27-2 senior versus Hannah Lopez of Westmore, 25-5 senior.
Hannah Lopez, border brawler, lost to Morse in the regional, so she is the underdog here. So, but you know how that goes. Maybe familiarity. We're still 2-0 Union in terms of finalists.
Yep. So Addie Moore is a 2-1-1. Hannah Lopez is a 1-3-4.
Yep.
Back in the finals.
115, we got Chloe Medlock, Putnam City West, 31-1 sophomore versus Kristen De La Rosa, Broken Arrow, 22-7 senior.
Okay, so De La Rosa was 3rd in the regional in the East, and Medlock won the West. But now it's 2-1 in terms of finalists. Union is in the lead in terms of head count finalists.
Who was the 2 De La Rosa?
And Medlock.
So De La Rosa is a 4-2-1.
Okay.
And I do not have Medlock on my paper.
Okay.
All right, 120, we got Brinlyn Sullivan, Bigsby, 34-6 freshman versus McKenna Wilson, Union, 28-2 sophomore.
This is the first out of the East in Wilson versus the 3rd out of the West in Sullivan, and another Union wrestler in the final, so that's 3.
McKenna was a champ last year as a freshman.
She's pinned her way through the tournament, so she's pretty good at wrestling.
All right, 125. We got Claire Lancaster Norman, 41-1 sophomore versus Renelli Smith. Westmore, 35-3 junior.
West Regional rematch. Lancaster beat Smith.
So shout out to Mom, Jennifer, for keeping all the bout boards on. And
Lancaster or Smith?
Lancaster.
Okay.
Jennifer Lancaster, keeping all the bout boards on in the back there for you guys. Big thanks to her. Claire was a runner-up last year. Smith was a third last year.
Okay. Still 3-1 on the final count.
All right, 130. We got Terrelyn Banner, Union, 5-1 senior versus Kaya Liba, Broken Arrow, 29-5 sophomore.
This is a fascinating match, okay? So Liba beat Banner in the finals of the regional, but it looks like Banner hadn't wrestled all year. She's 5-1, okay?
Yeah.
Like she probably just got healthy.
Yep.
She's pinned 2 people. Liba has had a pin and a decision, but now it was 3-1. It's 4-2, and this is one Broken Arrow has to have.
Yeah.
Because this is a +4, -4 situation without bonus.
Right.
Okay, so it's 4-2.
So Banner's a 3-2-1. Leba was a runner-up last year as a freshman.
Okay, and then as soon as I say that, we have another Broken Arrow Union head-to-head coming up here.
135, we got Tiffany Brushiers, Broken Arrow, 26-4 junior versus Corey Harris, a Union, 22-2 freshman.
Also related for your
Daughter?
Daughter.
Okay. All right. So this is the East Regional rematch where Harris beat Brashears, or however you say that name correctly. So now we're at 5-3.
Yeah, Brashears runner-up last year as well.
Okay. And Harris is a freshman.
Not us. Do we need that? Oh.
What's going on?
They're about to air that up.
Oh.
We're literally like 4 weights from being done. Does that work? Yeah.
All right, 140, we got
It's another Union Broken Arrow.
Let's go.
We got Kellis Luker, Union, 24-2 sophomore versus Sophie Donahoe, Broken Arrow, 20-4 senior.
Okay, first versus second. Broken Arrow won this one. Are we now at 7-4 or 6-3? I think it's 7-4.
Yeah.
Because it was 3-1, and now we've got
3 in a row.
6-4.
6-4.
6-4.
So Luker third place last year. Donahoe was qualifier, second qualifier.
Okay, we got to move because this tablet's at 11%.
All right, 145, we got McKenna Howell, Ada, 24-3 versus senior versus Emily Beckley, Broken Arrow, 31-1 junior.
Okay, Beckley won this in the regional last week. She's gone fall. We're now at 6-5.
And also Beckley, champ last year, third place the year before that, and singing tonight's national anthem.
You told us that. I remember.
Are you ready to sit down for a minute?
I'll sit down.
All right.
I can sit down for a second.
All
Okay.
right, we're going to come back to 155. We're going to get Wes Ruth in here with us for a second.
Want me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Christian. Of course. Yeah, buddy. How's everybody doing?
What is your official title, Wes?
My official title depends on what minute of the tournament it is. I can be the
The executive
setup
director
guy.
of the OSSAA, is that right?
I can be the guy that's finding somebody to unclog toilets. I can be the guy that is helping with track wrestling, although I've got really good people for that.
Yeah.
Or I could be the executive director of wrestling, volleyball, wrestling, and soccer for the OSSAA.
So a lot to get to. I know you don't have real long. First of all, let's talk about the venue.
Yeah.
Massive upgrade.
It's a really, really big upgrade. A lot of things that come with it that benefit. More floor space, a lot, what's the word I'm looking for? Modern technology and things like that, modern amenities. Got a great coach's hospitality room that overlooks the entire arena that they can go watch when they're not coaching. Some of the downfall, not as much seating as the old place, and we need it, and we're really going to find out tonight just how tight this thing is.
Great cushion seats. It's also the way you have it set up with more security and the structure. Less people running around on the floor makes it easier for a spectator who paid to watch. And I'm guilty of this as well. You want to just hang out on the floor longer than you're supposed to, frankly.
12 years as a coach and 2 as a principal, and I can assure you that I did the same thing. So I am not above it. I'm not saying that I was right or wrong, and I'm not saying that anybody's right or wrong for how they feel. but I know that I wanted the floor clear. We now have seats that are all the way down to the floor. Fans are behind racks that are the same level as our competitors. And if we put our coaches and athletes on the floor consistently, we're going to be blocking view.
Especially people that I don't know if this is assigned seating, but if they paid for front row seating, they got to be able to see.
It's not assigned seating, but if you pay for a ticket in this house, you need to be able to see.
That's absolutely right. So 6 tournaments being run here.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Like in Missouri, they have the same thing, but they do 3 on 2 days and 3 on 2 days. Are you guys committed to the running them all together?
We have a lot of conversations every year about what we're going to do. The growth of girls, as well as just the growth in wrestling period, and then looking at the venue, we've had a lot of really big finals attendance, a lot of really big finals attendance over the last few years. And if that continues, we may be outgrowing this arena really quick. We've had a lot of conversations on what that's going to look like. We also have looking at our girls. We have over 90 teams. I think it was 95 teams that are classified in our lower girls classification. So at some point, we're going to need to break and make another class. I don't know when. Don't know what that's going to look like. But when those things happen, there's going to be a lot of change, and it's just going to keep evolving. So we're just going to take it year by year and figure out what's best.
Yeah, and I don't run anything this complicated.
Okay.
But you have been with me at events that I've run, and we talked, and I want to give you a chance to shout out whoever makes your life easier, because I know I always want to do that when I get a chance.
Yes, the number one person that makes my life a lot easier is India Graham. She is my administrative assistant or director assistant, whatever you call it.
Sure.
But we have essentially built this tournament together with all of the information that we have over the last 3 years. And if they don't find me, they come to her, and 9 times out of 10, she's got the answers. I literally could not do this without her. I've got a great support staff at the office. My boss has given me a lot of autonomy to make decisions, as well as approved a bunch of spending. A lot of spending, and a lot more than we've done in the past. So very grateful for my staff and my boss and our coaches and advisory committee. I lean on our coaches advisory committee, but also other coaches. Ask them, here's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Poke holes in it. What do you think here? And they tell me, honestly, that sounds terrible. Or they tell me, that's really good, but I hate it as a coach because of what it's going to do. But they are honest with me, and I take all the information, and this is what you get.
Yeah, feedback like that's critical. And somebody putting on the hat of what's best for me versus the hat of what's better for the greater good. And I'm sure you want to thank people like the Army National Guard, because that's absolute revenue that helps some of that spending that you got approved.
100%, yeah. Our TPG group, which is our marketing group, they do a great job of getting sponsorships. And for the second or third year in a row, Kyle, third year in a row, this is the Oklahoma Army National Guard tournament, and they do a great job. Not only do they sponsor us, but they also come and they work the event with us. They're cleaning mats. They are presenting awards. They are present at weigh-ins, bringing nutrition in. They do a lot of things for us, so it's very grateful to have them.
Colonel's going to join you on the mic at 6A.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. Didn't realize that.
Made me sit up straight, put on a jacket.
Oh, yeah. Another part that goes into this is also just the technology side nowadays. We're way past the days of manual bout sheets and bout runners and things like that.
Yeah.
Everything's digital. So, we can't do this without all the technology. We've got a lot of screens going, a lot of streaming and everything going on. And we've got a ton of people that are running track wrestling up here at the table and running our streaming and everything else. And I know our fans are watching from home. They're looking at our Facebook updates, our social media and things like that. So I don't want to leave those people out. Could not do without them because I'm not smart enough to do it.
It's two things, right? Like, you can't do it without all these people. At the same time, there's somebody eventually who's in charge. So, and you take the credit and the blame. That's what a leader
That's
does,
exactly right.
A leader takes the credit and the blame. So it's important that people get a chance to see how this has evolved. I know for me, I've had a chance to go to state tournaments all over the country. The only complaint I really had about this tournament was the building, frankly.
Yeah, old and it had so many memories, but just old and outdated.
Yeah, and if you're a guy like me and you haven't been here a bunch of years, the memories are not as important as the old.
Absolutely.
I mean, and it doesn't mean I'm right. It's just how it feels.
It's hard. Yes, absolutely. And for new wrestling fans that haven't been in it and things like that, they don't understand it. But now that we're starting the new memories right here. So in about 15 or 20 years, people are going to be talking about how I wrestled in the new venue for the first time. And then those memories are going to go, and they're going to go generations down the road.
Yeah, and I should say this. like we ran Hall of Fame duels 2 years in Gallagher and 1 year in Stillwater at the high school. I think you came to all 3.
That did.
And it's
I
not
think I missed the Stillwater year, but
it doesn't feel the same as in Gallagher, but at the end of the day, you know, if Bishop McCourt's wrestling Del Barton
a big
or
deal.
Wyoming Seminary's wrestling Edmond North, if in the first one Edmond North is wrestling Stillwater in the finals, and it comes to, all 3 of these came down to the last match.
yeah.
I think if you're a kid that the highlight of your life has been that level, that Hall of Fame duels, that state tournament,
Mm-hmm.
they could wrestle it in a backyard, and if you were part of a state championship team or got your chip, that's what you're going to remember.
That's what you're going to remember.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I wrestled in Hearns, and now it's Mizzou Arena. And
Yeah.
oh, the only thing when I tell people it's Hearns is just people know exactly how old you were.
Hey, when you start talking about wrestling in the Coliseum, the Jim Nort previously, that's what it's going to get to is that how old you are. It's going to start dating you a little bit. I don't know about you, by the way, just watching all this unfold. To me, it has a feel of a national tournament, a conference tournament, some of the other big tournaments around the country. Watching the kids kind of get escorted with their coaches out to the mat
Yeah.
and things like that, and you get that walk, and the fans see you walk, cheer you as you get there. They're right down on the floor with you. It's a really good feel right now.
Well, your staff of people here
Bless them.
are doing a great job of not letting people run out. There's people saying, "Hey, walk off this way."
Yeah.
And anytime you do this the first time, there's gonna be quirks. Like
Yeah.
we got a lot of credit for stuff that Leroy Smith should have got the credit for.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, and then you know me well enough. Every chance I'm like, that's Leroy. That's Leroy.
He did that.
Like we got the 16 teams and got them all here.
Yeah.
And came up with a good format. But all these people, I mean, there's referees, there's people in volunteer shirts, but they're making sure.
Yeah.
And it controls the chaos.
Doesn't run without him, man. It just does not.
Yeah, I would add that I'm thoroughly impressed with kind of all of all the things that was thought out, well planned. The signage around is awesome. Certainly have had the opportunity to listen to you, get some feedback about it, and the way you just take that and just carry on and move on. So
You got to absorb it like a sponge. You just take it all in and
Yeah.
figure out what to do with it later.
yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So you run a fabulous tournament.
Thank you, Jim.
I'm
I
thankful
really
to be part
appreciate
of it, man.
100%, man. Well, it's a really big compliment coming from you because I know you do this for a living and do it well also.
This is his first tournament he's ever worked.
Yeah,
He's doing
absolutely.
great.
He only I basically get to pull him out of retirement every year.
This is my retirement right
Yeah,
here. Yeah,
absolutely.
hang it out with you guys. So.
Anything you're specifically looking forward to tonight, or is it more of a, hey, we've done a great job, let's just make sure that we get across the finish line and there's no major disasters, which is, I will say, when we hit the semis and finals,
Yeah.
if you and me actually had one of these conversations.
Yeah, I was we came in, got you here, and semis are going. As soon as the weights happened, we had an issue, and I'm just worried. Pretty singularly focused, especially this year. I have paid the least amount of attention as far as individual wrestlers and things like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and that's generally not me. I'm like, as soon as this ends, I'm going to be in about 1,000 pick'ems for Big 12s and Big 10s
that's right.
and
Yeah.
NCAA stuff like. So I'm normally I've got my knowledge. I don't have much. I think it has to do with a lot of this, and I'm pretty singularly focused tonight on making sure everything runs smooth. And when the awards are finally given, then I'll have to sit back and reflect. But I'll see if I can. That's right. I'll see if I can sit down and enjoy a few matches here and there.
Big lungs,
Yeah,
big lungs.
big lungs. And
Well, I
I'm gonna
appreciate
sleep all
the
day
invite,
tomorrow.
getting to come here.
Thank
It's
you.
always
I
fun to be a
appreciate
part
you
of it.
being here. Absolutely,
joining
Jeremy.
us. Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Christian, jump back in here.
You just,
And you're going to have to fire up my tablet because I'm not quite sure what weight we were at. So we apologize, but I'm not going to apologize. You get Wes Ruth on. Like, that's an awesome thing.
yeah.
Okay, so we're at 1. We talked about Howell and Beckley because she's singing the anthem.
Yep.
So we got that right.
Yep.
So 155.
155, it's going to be Dobrinsky is where you're starting.
Yep. Maya Dobrinsky, Stillwater, 37-2, sophomore versus Peyton Maggard, Owasso, 29-2, junior.
Okay, they were both out of the East Regional. Dobrinsky was second. Maggard was third, so that's pretty interesting.
Serenity High was a returning champ somewhere in there.
She
Yeah.
didn't wrestle. She lost twice by default.
Gotcha.
So can't say. I mean, she technically lost, but she did not lose. Go ahead.
All right, 170. We got JD Asbury, Owasso, 27-10, sophomore versus Chloe Daniels, Del City, 31-3, senior.
Asbury was 4th out of the East, and Daniels was 3rd out of the East. So Daniels did beat her last week, but probably not in the match you'd expect.
All right, 190. Millie Aslin, Bigsby, 31-0, senior versus Tessalin Goodner, Putnam City, 26-2, junior.
Millie Aslin actually wrestled in the Michigan Border Brawl, and Jeremy will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she has a chance to be a 4-time state champ tonight.
She does. And
Okay.
she is wrestling Tessa Lynn, who is on track to be a 4-timer.
Well, somebody's not going to be a 4-timer.
Somebody is not going to be a 4-timer.
There's going to be 7 titles between them, I would guess.
Yep.
Okay? 235 won it off.
235, yeah. Breely Williams, Lawton, 23-1, junior versus Malia Tinney, Westmore, 23-11, senior.
That is the rematch of the West final, and Williams won. So we're going to try to get out of here. We know we've got to help the National Guard here set everything up and spend like an hour and a half. But what I would say is this. If Union wins 2 of those first 3, they probably win it.
Yeah.
I there's
think
3 head-to-heads there.
Yeah, Broken Arrow's pretty well got a sweep, I believe. They've got to almost sweep those.
They have to get, if they, let's just say they're first when they get a pin, then they're tied.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's worth 6, right? 4,
Yeah.
4 plus bonus.
That's right. And they're a 6-point margin.
Yeah. So, yeah, it should be some interesting matchups.
Finals are at
great,
6.
Great all night. We're starting wrestling at 6:30.
6:30. I'll be on with Joe Smith.
Joe Smith and the Colonel.
And the Colonel, but I'll be on with Joe Smith the whole time.
Yep. So
The Colonel's going to pop in, make sure. And I might bring out the serious jacket. I went,
Yeah.
I'm halfway dressed
okay,
for business.
very nice,
So,
very nice.
all right, anything else before we sign off?
I think that's it. So thanks so much.
Oh, wait, RAF picks or no?
Nah, let's pass.
Okay, all right.
We'll see you.
All right.